Next one up is a Netherlands-based label, Harlem Kiteboarding. Here we have a very sporty freeride board with a full wood core, a scratch-resistant surface, and a very good finish overall. A new and, so far, relatively rare feature is the NFC chip, which you activate on your smartphone by scanning it in order to contact Harlem directly and track your device in case you lost it. Here we're testing a model with a length of 138 centimeters, and a rocker line of about 4 centimeters, which results in a really fast and nippy planning. Altogether it seems to offer a very lively, and, in comparison to other models, resistant free fun ride. The board has a sporty design and a firmly lined body, which, along with the harmonious rocker line, provides great acceleration. Combined with 5 cm fins, it effectively curbs the lateral drift, which makes its upwind performance truly effortless. The position of the fins is very well balanced. Thus switching the board, that is, turning it underneath oneself, will only require medium force, despite the solid body and not too distinct rocker line. The turn experience is light and easily to handle. You just have to set on the edges evenly, so that no speed gets lost, even in narrow radii. In general, the board behaves well under all angles. During smooth running, the firm setting of the board doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. On one hand, the damping of the pads and straps are to thank for that. On the other hand, there are boards with knee protection, which make the process feel even smoother. Overall, it's a good to satisfying smooth ride. Despite it being a sporty setup, the control of the board is accessible to riders of all levels. It's very homogeneous, and precisely follows control and steering commands, at the same time remaining extremely forgiving. In terms of hoop jumps, Harlem Rocker is especially noteworthy. With a low force one can achieve maximum line tension. Whether one aims for a longer, straighter edge tilt, or a short progressive one, the setup with a firm tail provides proper pop every time. The landing is just as seamless as it's praised in the Harlem commercials, namely, the control is re-established as soon as we touch water again. This makes the board perfect for performing tricks from start to finish. Regarding the absorption during landing, as well as smooth riding, channels on the bottom of the board provide both this and constant control, so that landing is usually a simple task. And for sporty freeriders, who would like to also do a few of unhooked tricks, this setup is especially satisfying, since there's lots of pop in addition to well-controlled landing. It's a board with a great gliding ability, so even low wind won't stand in the way of having fun. The price of €749 includes pads and straps, so it's nice to see that a fair price is also possible among European manufacturers. Of course, it has to be accented that it's handcrafted in Holland. The whole thing looks impressive, and stand up to the mass products made predominantly in Asia. Freeride freestyle power is of the highest class, which makes Harlem Rocker, as compared to other models in terms of riding performance, stand out. Here one gets a performance of the highest quality. In general, the model is aimed at the sporty riders, but even a beginner can manage, since there are no quirks about it, which one has to get used to. One gets up on the board and feels immediately confident, because everything is exactly where it has to be.